Hey guys, what's up? It's Rachel. Today's video is a My Chemical Romance tutorial. A lot of you guys really like when I do this kind of stuff, so this goes out to Julio, who specifically requested a My Chemical Romance tutorial. Hope this helps you. What I'm going to teach you guys today is how to play the introduction for The Ghost of You off of the 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge album. And actually, the introduction guitar part is also played throughout the verses. So technically, just by learning this quick, easy thing, you guys already are going to know how to play like half the song. And the rest is just pretty simple chords. So first I'll play you guys what it should sound like by the end. Okay, so this is broken up into 4 different parts, and the first 3 parts are really similar, and the last part is super easy, so don't freak yourself out. You're going to start by putting your fingers on the 7th fret. You're going to put your middle finger on the top string, the E string. You're going to skip the 2nd string completely. You're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd string down, which is the D string, and your pinky finger, which I know is a little hard at first, on the 4th string down, which is the G string. So now you're hanging out here and you're like, what do I do with my pointer finger? What you're going to do with this finger is you're actually going to put it on the 6th fret, right behind that pinky finger. So same string, the G string, 6th fret. So it should look a little something like this. The first 2 parts are essentially the same thing, you're just strumming it a little bit differently. Think of this top note as your bass, and think of the bottom 2 notes as, I guess, your higher stringed instrument, so your guitar in this case. You're kind of being 2 different band members at the same time here right now by playing this part the way that I play it. So the part is played through finger picking, which looks a little something like this. Which looks pretty complicated, but actually it's just strumming 2 different notes, I guess, at the same time, with multiple fingers. This kind of song has a very nuanced rhythmic feeling, and you have to pay very close attention to that because that's a very important part of the song itself. So when you're strumming, you're going to put your pointer finger and your middle finger on the 3rd and 4th strings respectively. So the D string and the G string. And your thumb is going to kind of just naturally go right up there at the top string, the E string. You're going to always strum the 3rd and 4th strings at the same time. And you're always going to strum your thumb, that top string, in between. So there are a bunch of different rhythmic patterns, and the first part's rhythmic pattern goes something like this. It's the kind of thing where you just kind of have to listen to it for a minute and get a feel for it yourself. So I'll play it for you really slowly, just watch what my fingers are doing. Just focus on the rhythm part of this right now, because once you have your fingers in place over here, the left hand is really easy. So I'm going to call these 2 strings bottom strings and this one the top string, so that way you can kind of really understand what I'm doing here rhythmically. So here we go. Bottom, top, 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 bottom, top, top, bottom, top, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, top, top. If you have to watch that a couple times, I totally don't blame you. It's probably a little confusing, but as you speed it up, it's going to sound like... All you have to do is get a feel for it. So what you're doing with your left hand while that happens is you're keeping your fingers exactly in that position, and then after you go through, I guess, the first 2 bottom, top, you're going to take that pinky finger off, so that way the note that your pointer finger is playing is the one that's ringing out. And then you're going to put your pinky back. So pinky on, pinky off, pinky on, pinky on, pinky off, pinky on. So you know how I said before that the intro has 4 parts? You just learned 2 of them, because the first 2 parts are exactly identical. The 3rd part, like I said before, is really similar. The only difference is that your bass note is going from the top string to the second string. So all that changes is the position of your middle finger, which stays still the whole time that you're playing this chord, and where you're strumming. Your thumb is now going to be strumming the second string instead of the first string, but the patterns are all the same. That's it. Your pinky's doing the same exact thing. Nothing else is changing other than that bass note. So once you get a hang of that pattern, that rhythmic pattern, and the shape of your fingers, you really have most of it already. So again, what it should sound like is... So now this is the final part, the icing on the cake, I guess. You're just going to play these 3 notes. Starting at the bottom string, that high E string on the 7th fret, you're going to play that note. Then you're going to go up to the B string. Then you're going to slide up, same string, the B string, to the 10th fret. 7th fret, 7th fret, 10th fret. And that's it. That's the Ghost of You. If you guys found this helpful, please don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe because I put out new videos every Monday and Thursday. If you have any questions about how to play this or any way that I can clarify this anymore, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you have any more requests for tutorials or covers that you want me to do, leave them in the comments because I'd love to make it happen. Thank you so much for watching and have fun playing.